Hello, I'm back again with more mild takes and rebalances on Helldivers 2's weapons, more specifically the support stratagems. Unfortunately, since some people online have the ego of a 5-year-old, I will proclaim again that any opinions I state on this video are just that, opinions. Now, let's talk about what rebalances I think need to happen within Helldivers 2. Starting, we have the flamethrower. The flamethrower is actually not bad, but specifically with the bugs, it has kind of a very unique problem in the fact that it doesn't really do good against the rupture strain. And now I might be wrong saying this, I am pretty sure that the rupture strain used to... hold on.
Oh.
Hello, I'm recording right now.
Oh yeah. What are we recording?
I'm recording my second Helldivers 2 nerfs video. Do you want to say something for the video? Alright, I'm going now. Right. Anyway, let's start over. Right. The flamethrower. The problem with the flamethrower is a very unique one, and it's not that the flamethrower is actually bad. It's the fact that the flamethrower specifically does not remove the rupture strain from the ground. Or at least the spray doesn't. And that's really the only complaint I have about it. It's more of a nitpick than anything. But I want the spray of the flamethrower to bring the rupture strain out of the ground. Because right now, it doesn't do that. And it is really annoying. If you run the flamethrower right now on like Omicron, I don't know what Hive World is up right now, but if you run the flamethrower on Omicron or any of those, you will see that it is not the best against the rupture strain. And I'm not saying that the flamethrower is bad. The flamethrower is actually like a really fun weapon to bring. I love the flamethrower, specifically for its area denial capabilities. It is phenomenal at area denial. Easily one of the best like support weapons in the game for that. But right now it's really lackluster against the rupture strain, and it's really annoying because the rupture strain are usually on the tunnels, and like that's a perfect like use case for the flamethrower because it's very narrow. It's very easy for area denial to be good. So please remove them from the ground effectively, because I know the fire does, but the spray doesn't, and I think that should be a change. I think that should be a change that should be made. Anyway, other than that, I think the flamethrower is really good. So, changes, make it do that. Anyway, moving on, we have a pretty fan-favorite weapon, and also hated weapon, the spear. I like the spear for the bots sometimes. The spear is a very... it's one of those weapons where it's either hit or miss, depending what faction you bring it to. And it really only shines with the bots, and I don't think it should do that. I think that the spear should be a half decent choice for the bugs, and the reason why it's not a good choice for the bugs, in my opinion, is it doesn't reliably take out Bile Titans. And I correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it even one-taps Dragon Roaches. I'm pretty sure it doesn't one-tap Dragon Roaches. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Just make it do that, or more effectively, because I know it can one-tap Bile Titans, but that's only if you hit them in the head, and that's only at a very specific angle, and that's really annoying. So please make it do that. The change is 100% more damage, double the damage, because in the end it doesn't really matter. It's supposed to one-tap wherever it hits anyway. You get a really limited ammo pool, so just make it hit really hard. really hard. And with the spear, I haven't had this issue, like, ever, but I know some other people have. Apparently the targeting's a bit whack. I've never gotten that. Like, personally, it's been fine. But apparently people have, like, really big problems with the targeting. So, maybe that too. I don't know. I don't use it that much. So, you have to let me know in the comments. But other than that, that's it. 100% more damage. Maybe improve the targeting. That's it. Next is the Wasp Launcher. Man, this stratagem sucks. The only faction I've not tried against is the Illuminant. Hold on, let me redo that. The only faction I've not tried the Wasp Launcher against is the Illuminate, and I didn't have time to test it before making this video. I could have tested it. I'll probably test it right after this video. But the biggest the faction I saw people bring this stratagem to the most was the Illuminate. So it might actually really shine against the Illuminate, but against the bots and the bugs, this thing's straight dog doo-doo. This thing sucks. This thing actually, it sucks so bad. And that, making it only good at one faction, to me, is already a sign that it's kind of bad. Because and the change I'd make, right, it's not a big change. 50% more damage per projectile. And maybe I'd do something for the artillery. Actually, no, because the artillery fires all of them, doesn't it? Yeah, never mind. 50% more damage per projectile, so that way it's just doing more damage. I don't know what else to say. What do you want me to say? Just more damage, just so it can kill bigger enemies faster. And also maybe improve the specifically the pathing of each projectile, because I've noticed the way that the projectile's path. If you're in, like, anywhere even slightly narrow, if there's a rock, like, 10 feet away from you, it will, one of your things, whatever it shoots, one of your rockets will likely hit that rock, just wasting a piece of damage, which is hella annoying. So increasing the pathing on the projectiles would also be heavily good. Heavily good. That's not a word. Heavily appreciated. So better targeting and 50% more damage projectile would be my change. 50% more damage per projectile and better targeting with the lock-on would be my change. Next is the laser cannon. The laser cannon. Oh, sorry. Is it called the laser cannon? Hold on. I have to do some research. Hold on. I wrote it in my notes as the laser cannon, but I actually don't know if it's called the laser cannon. It is called the laser cannon. Yes, the laser cannon. The next is the laser cannon. Yes, that's its name. And the problem with it is, it just takes too long. The damage on the laser cannon is not very good. You really need to leave it on them for a while to do any meaningful damage, and it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people actually do like the laser cannon. I'm not one of those people. It takes way too long. It will take a full charge to kill one enemy. And I know that's kind of the point, because it's an infinite ammo support stratagem, right? But the thing is, if you're just good with the recoilless... hold on, let me rephrase this. If you're good with the laser cannon, you can maybe get 3 kills every 3 minutes, right? 1 minute to like cool down for each, thing, right? If you're good with the recoilless, you can get like 10 and still have shell and like rockets left. Like, I don't think that's even a comparison. It's just like the damage is too slow to be considered anywhere near practical. If the damage was a little higher, and by a little higher I mean like doubled, I think it would actually be rival the recoilless. Obviously, it will do less damage than the recoilless because at the end of the day, it is an infinite ammo anti-tank weapon. So it has to be a little worse at least. But yeah, it's just too weak. Make it not weak. Make it not weak. That's make it not weak. I don't know what else to say to this, because half of them are just, but give it more damage. Next is one that people might get mad at me for, and this might be a skill issue if I'm very honest, but the Epoch. I don't like the Epoch. I'm not a big Epoch fan. I was excited to get the Epoch when I got Control Group, but when I tried it, and I've tried it since, I have like a couple hours with it, it's not good, in my opinion. It's good at groups, like it's good in that sense, but it's not very good against Hulks or anything bigger than it. It's just and for once, my change is not to up the damage. Actually, I want to lean into the more of it's good at it's supposed to be decent at everything, right? It's not supposed to excel at one thing. So my change to kind of fix its midness, its mid at everythingness, is a faster charge time. So like a lot faster charge time, like maybe half it, so it charges up to max way faster. But add 1 shot per mag. So you get 4 shots per mag, so it's more, you're doing more shooting. Because right now what I've noticed with the Epoch is if you use it for its purpose, you run out of ammo incredibly fast. You only get, what, 3 or 4 mags? And each mag only has 3 shots. And if you do a really weak shot, specifically, if you're going for AoE, if you're trying to take out like the clutter and the fodder, you're running out of ammo so fast to a point where you may as well bring an airburst or recoilless with HE or an autocannon, right? It's just, it doesn't feel worth it for how little ammo you get and for how how slow the charge is, especially if you're going for Hulks. Waiting for that charge is so agonizing because you're sat there for ages being like, is it fully charged yet? And the fact that you have to hit them twice, I know you can technically kill War Striders and Hulks with 1 shot, but it is way too, like, finicky, and you need to get the right angle for it, and you're not always going to be in that angle. And it's just very skill-based. Even if you're in the angle, you might miss, and it's just annoying. So, I feel like to really round it out and make it very friendly, and really lean into its cause more, my change would be faster charge time and 1 shot per mag. Anyway, that was the Epoch. The next is the gas spear gun. Now, I tried the gas spear gun, again after a bit, and I used to think this was straight ass, but after trying it, it was pretty good. My only real complaint is War Striders. That's really it. It's really good against the bugs, because obviously the gas element confuses them, so you can really just fire into those groups. And it's really good for alpha commandos too. Commanders. Blah, blah, blah. It's really good for alpha commanders because getting them confused is probably the most important thing, especially when you're shooting at a group of Terminids. You really want to try and confuse them as fast as possible, because I'm pretty sure when they're confused they can't call reinforcements. Someone correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure they can't. But yeah, again, I think the gas spear gun should be a little better at anti-tank, because it's not the best at AoE. Like, yes, the gas is good, but if you're facing a faction that doesn't really get as affected by the gas, like the bots, it's kind of ass, if I'm going to be honest. So, my only thing is up the damage, 50% more projectile damage. The gas is fine. The gas is fine. The gas doesn't need changes. It's pretty good. Maybe give it a wider area. Maybe like 25% more gas per gas. 25% more gas per gas. So it really affects those groups more. Because it's a really unique gun. Because there's nothing really like. I guess the stratagem most like it is the Epoch. Because it does do two. You know, it tries to do 2 jobs. It tries to take out anti-tank, and it tries to take out the groups. But it really is not the best at taking out War Striders. I think Hulks too. Someone correct me on that. It might be pretty good against Hulks. I tried it like when it came out and I thought it was ass. It might have gotten changes. I don't know. But yeah, my changes: 50% more projectile damage and maybe even increase the spread of the gas. Make it more gassy. Next is the belt-fed grenade launcher. Now, I don't have the belt-fed grenade launcher, but I have heard so much traction about how ass this thing is online that I need to spread the gospel. And its problem is the main problem with the belt-fed grenade launcher is it's just inferior to the regular one in literally every way. Even if you consider that it technically has more ammo, or you can technically fire forever and you don't need to reload, it's still dog shit. It's only got what was that statistic I read? It has like 2/8 the damage of the normal grenade launcher. That's crazy. I just don't think the belt-fed grenade, because you're sacrificing so much to run this thing, it should not be this bad. I think if you didn't see my last video, I said that we should nerf the grenade launcher. I know nerfs in Helldivers 2, how horrifying, but if you've used it, you'll know that that thing needs a nerf. Like, oh my god, it is single-handedly like the best stratagem in the game, like the game's ever seen. I'm not kidding. If you do not believe me, run that thing in like a sub Helldive bots and you will blaze through it. I promise you. It is easily the best stratagem this game's ever seen. So my change to the belt-fed grenade launcher is, keep it heavy pen, make it still go through heavy pen, but match the damage with the grenade launcher, but reduce it by 15%. That way it still does less damage per shot, but because you have increased ammo capacity, obviously it does more damage in the long run. Well, the grenade launcher I think should be an in-the-moment thing, where you shoot the grenade launcher with the rest of your mag capacity, and it does a lot of damage. Maybe even more damage? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and also in the context of me saying this is me thinking that the grenade launcher has already been nerfed. I also think that it would be really good to buff the belt-fed grenade launcher and then nerf the regular grenade launcher, because I think that would make the belt-fed grenade launcher shine more, because I think it needs to, because it is easily like one of the worst like put out there stratagems in terms of balance. Because oh my god, it is ass. From the little testing I have done and from what I've seen online, it is not good. It is not good. It's even worse than the maxi gun, which prior to the video I made, I've actually tried out a lot more, and it's decent, but it still has problems. That I still think it should be buffed so you can be mobile with it. But yeah, my changes just give it maybe 15% less damage, maybe more actually, because I have a feeling that it would kind of make... No, because you get a backpack free with the regular grenade launcher, so never mind. So changes, same stats as the grenade launcher with 15% less damage. But that's it. That's really it. Hello. Have you got any stratagems that you don't like?
That's pretty much... I mean, the sterilizer sucks.
The sterilizer? The gas...
yeah. But I've never used it, so I don't really have any express statements that I could give.
Seekers, because they're broken right now.
Make them fixed, please! They're so fucking cool!
Yeah, Seekers are broken as of recording, they don't work.
And to make it so I can have an infinite amount of them hover around me. I want I want a predator swarm from Black Ops 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good change. It would actually make them pretty fun to use. Oh yeah, the FRV. I've got a change for the FRV. I think we should make the FRV less flippy.
The wasp launcher, is that in the other video?
That's in this. It's in this list, Nick.
Is it?
Wait,
wasp.
Wait on, look, can I put... Let me put my display capture on. It's right here.
If I don't see the full name, my brain won't render it. I'm gonna be real with you. What else sucks?
Okay, right, yeah, this is
Grenadier Battlement.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. A change for the Grenadier Battlement, actually, since we're on it. A change for the Grenadier Battlement is, I think personally it should have flame grenades.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like the directional shield to not force you to one-hand stuff.
I would like that too, actually.
I feel like it's completely useless.
Do you want it to be like...
honest with you?
Do you know what'd be cool? Do you know Gibraltar's shield from Apex Legends?
Yeah.
That.
Just a big one of those, basically, is what I want, yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like, no one is getting with their teammate, so their teammate can stand behind them and shoot the fucking Overseer with the Liberator Penetrator, while this guy sits there holding his ultimatum up his empty ultimatum threatening the fucking overseer. No one's doing that shit.
You say that, but someone in the comments will be like, actually, I did that with my maxi gun, and this guy helped me.
Probably did it. And I mean, it was cool. It's probably cool as shit.
Yeah, it's probably cool, but like it's ass. Anyway, I'm deafening and I'm ending the video. Right. Anyway, that's end of the honorable mentions. If you disagree with any of the opinions I said in this video, just like last time, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you disliked. Let me know what you would change, or even bring up stratagems that you'd want me to look at, or changes that you'd make to stratagems I picked. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm recording this at 3 a.m. I'm not kidding, by the way. Wait, is this record? Yeah. It's 3 a.m. and it's 3 a.m. here. It's 3 a.m. So. Let me know, and I'll look at them. I look at every comment that gets sent my way. So, anyway, I will see you guys another day, another week. I'm trying to do weekly uploads, so I should see you guys every week. So, see ya.